Hey everyone, so Merry Christmas. Hold on, I'm trying to get this stuff out of the way. Who knows what that is? So good to see you guys. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining. This is going to be a pretty quick live chat this morning. I don't know that anybody will even join just because it is the holiday, but I wanted to get on and just say Merry Christmas. Hey, Chris, and happy, holiday season to those of you who don't celebrate Christmas or whatever holiday it is for you. It's joyous for many of us, but for a lot of us, it can be a time of struggle and confusion and pain. Good morning and Merry Christmas, everyone. So this morning, I just wanted to talk to those who have maybe lost somebody. Maybe you're spending your first Christmas on your own. You're a widow or widower, and I see you. I'm thinking of you. And this day you can get through and you can find a moment of joy, search for memories. The first year is always the hardest, from what I've been told, in any loss. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Why are you guys not opening presents or something? Those of you, the year when my niece died, we decided kind of as a family what we were going to do that first year. And we said, should we skip Christmas? Should we just do something totally off our normal beaten path and go volunteer somewhere? And we decided we were going to kind of stick our course. Having kids in the family makes Christmas magical. And then when you go back to having only adults, when a child is absent, it changes it. It changes it a lot, and you have to find a new path. Any loss, you have to find a new path through your holidays. So find something new this year, something that is just yours for your new path that you're on. We don't say things never go back to normal. Things are not forever horribly changed. You just have to find a new path. So if you're a parent who finds yourself without a child again this year, I'm looking at you, I see you, and I'm thinking about you as well. That first year after my niece died, we always go and cut down Christmas trees. If you see my Instagram posts of cutting trees, my family has done that for over 20 years together. And the year my niece died, we had like one day that we could get together because we had all taken so much time off work for the funerals and everything, and then with the holidays. And we called the Christmas tree farm, my mom did, and on Thanksgiving Day, the family that owns the Christmas tree farm came out and allowed us to cut down our tree that day. And so they, with grace, gave us part of their holiday to allow us to continue our tradition, to allow the loss not to break us or alter us or change us in a negative way. Hey, everybody. And so, you can still carry on with traditions, but you find new ways to do them. I lost my grandma as well right before Christmas. Very different because, she had lived a grand full life. So we were more joyous in the loss because we had shared so much with her, but it still changed us forever. And we still had to find new traditions and new ways to do things. I know in my husband's family, his grandma was the matriarch. She had been on her own for many years, and everything kind of circulated around her as if she was the sun of their solar system. However, when she died, rather than finding new traditions, one of the children tried to pick up and carry on in her absence all of the holidays and do everything, and it just didn't work. It faltered because you cannot do that. You cannot stay on the same course and replace somebody. Every person in your family has a purpose, and you cannot replace them in their loss. It just doesn't happen. And you'll find that if you've tried that in your own family, no one can ever make the person's signature food the exact same way. I have come pretty close to making grandma's cherry jubilee, which is my husband's like favorite dessert. And so I've worked hard to try and get it as close to grandma's, but I think grandparents' recipes, a little pinch of this and a little dash of that, very true, because it's never exactly the same. So you're never going to replace people that you've lost in your family. You find new traditions, new paths, new ways of doing things. So if it is your first year of loss, if it is your 10th year of loss, find a new tradition, find something that will be your remembrance of them for that day. So you can also, honor them on the day. You don't have to forget them and move past and just a new path completely without them in their presence and with you. Just create something new to honor them. Create something new to remember their presence. Maybe it's a gift that you circulate in your family that used to be theirs. Maybe grandma always wore this really gaudy brooch and you keep passing that amongst the family every year for Christmas time. It turns some memories into humor and levity and smiles and tears and laughter all at the same time. So there's always moments and things you can do. If you're alone, maybe you never had kids and you've lost your spouse that you always had this morning to share with, I'm thinking of you and I'm looking at you today as well. So I think of all of you who have a loss and who are feeling like this day is just a brick wall and that maybe you cannot get through it, but you can. And maybe you just want to put your head in the sand and get through this day because it is hard and it hurts and it's sad. And I'm thinking of you. There's one person who is thinking of you and one person who sees you. So you can get through and you can do it. To those of you who are celebrating and are joyous today, I celebrate with you as well. And we're on both sides of the coin, always. There's always loss and there's always new and goodness. So have a good Christmas, everyone. I'm thinking of all of you. You're so welcome, Leo. Thank you, all of you, for supporting me and my family. I have 2 crazy kids in this house this morning who are like literally spinning in circles. And we are just going to try and enjoy this day. The sun is shining here. And weirdly, it's not a white Christmas. In Michigan, we're supposed to have white Christmases. So that frustrates me. But what do? You just enjoy the day. So thank you guys to a new year. I'll have all my new year resolutions for my channel coming up in the next week or so. And I'll think of all of you. So bye guys. Enjoy the day.